Glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go from Denver. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. In motion now, it's Collins. From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. To the air, it's Rourke. Forced out left. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, it's a throw by Rourke. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now, pause here. Injured player, it's Jamar Chase who's in some discomfort. 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Rourke. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A give here to Pacheco. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
George Kittle was the intended target that time. It's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Dragon 6-2. Panther 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 19 Lion.
Get out of the gun is Milton. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And they will finally run him down. A big-time play for the Broncos. An even 40 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. Because I promise you, that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. Is one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
18. Cup 19. Cup 19. Buffalo 18. Let go.
Throwing is Milton. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. He couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Hey, smash.
To the air on third down is Milton. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
I hit that a little too well. It lands a couple of yards in the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Out to his right, taking off.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
From the 22 now, here's second and 8. The motion man is Johnson. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And they'll mark him down. Just shy of the 40. They pick up 17 through the air. That's good for a Giants first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They bring Chase in motion. On second down, here's McCarthy. And this ball's going to be incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll be third down.
Ready, break. Ready,
to the air once more is McCarthy. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. Oh! And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. 0-0 is the score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. First and 10 now from the 36. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. And this turns out to be a nice return as he is out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 38 now, here's second and a couple.
18, Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Ready.
Here's Milton. Rolling right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 39 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Mustang 19, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Let's go.
From the gun, here's Milton. Gonna get that complete. Jacoby Myers. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Come on, set.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal. Henderson is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Pass complete there to Harrison. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to...
That's going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, you have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Come 19. Here we go. Here we go. 18 cards. Street. 19 Lions. Warriors 70. 79 Broncos.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. Open man downfield is Kittle. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 31 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Pass to 60.
To throw, it's Milton. Looking middle, and he's got Myers.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Got it. Ready?
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60.
Throwing. Milton. Crush. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Get it. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Mustang 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Throwing again is Milton. That is caught to the goal line and in. George Kittle. Touchdown Broncos. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
He's now over the century mark, Mike. And I get that this holiday was just started as something fun. It wasn't meant to impact how teams prepare for games necessarily. But I have to wonder, Mike, with it being National Tight Ends Day, will they have a little extra look or two his way to help him reach this total?
Buffalo 18.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. That one batted away and incomplete. Good work there defensively. The try for 2 does not work. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey! Check it! Pat the 60! Pat the 60! Take over!
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at that. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. To the air on third down is McCarthy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. Fourth down. So on fourth down, here comes the veteran, Brian Anger. Mike Hughes back to return. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Seven Pirates! Seven Pirates! Come on, come on. Set!
On play action, here's Milton. That's to his tight end, Kittle. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
First and 10 at the
33-yard line. Come, here we go, here we go. At Dragon 60. Warrior 70. 18, Pioneer. Let's go.
On first down, here's Milton. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. This from an even 50 yards out. That one is good. And the Broncos going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Set to go now on first and 10.
Get it.
Looking to throw, it's Milton. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat.
Milton now to throw on first and 10. That's caught by Harvey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. An even 40 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. To the air. It's Milton. He'll get this out wide. And he's in changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Milton going to look to throw it again. They'll try to set up the screen here, and he'll take it on in. R.J. Harvey, touchdown Broncos. Now, a two-point conversion attempt coming.
Here we go.
Broncos will line up for the
Panther 60. Ready?
That's out quickly and complete. And he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 16, and it's two nice plays to begin this drive.
A gain of 16 yards.
Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's to the right side, and incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
That one is caught by Collins. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's two catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
At the 20-yard line.
To the air once more is McCarthy. Quick throw here is complete. And the Giants are going to have first and goal. Try to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal. On play action, here's McCarthy. This one caught at the 4.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Is it time to turn to the running game to get in? 3rd and goal coming up. It is brought in the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Giants.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll go play action here with Milton. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
2nd and 10.
7 Pirates, 7. Let's go. Dragon 60. 6 Buffalo 18. Chap 60, Chap 60. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. He finds a man downfield, it's Felton. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big-time play for the Broncos. 31 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
Cougar 19. Go.
Throwing again is Milton. Flush to his right. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Mustang 19.
Looking out of the gun is Milton. That is hot. What a throw. High. Milton. Touchdowns, Denver. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Jackpots set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
He'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. That's caught. It's Tez Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the third quarter. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Play action now. It's McCarthy. And for a third time today, he's intercepted.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
On first down, here's Milton. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
19 yards. And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now whistles here and a penalty. I think somebody moved early up front.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
From the gun, here's Milton. To the right side, hauled in by Myers.
Milton's pass complete to Jacoby Myers. 5-yard gain brings up second and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Please. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now Milton, forced to his right. The second down throw is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
To the air on third down is Milton. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
That is Ferguson in motion. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, and now a much more advantageous spot.
It's now 3rd down.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. That is brought in. And he will get into the end zone. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, New York. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, right?
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. And give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line.
Ready, break! 19 Lions. Down. 70 Timberwolves. Hut, hut.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. That is intercepted. Picked off by Riley Moss. And the Giants are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
At their own 42-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
1st down, Giants.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
13 yards.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's going to air this one out for Jones. And he's in. Touchdown, New York. Sly now for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Giants are able to edge a bit closer.
35. Giants, 22.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Ready up. Check. Knock, knocking, 18. Buffalo 18. Trap 60, trap 60. 79 Broncos. 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60. Ready, right?
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Sauce Gardner, as good as they come. There to knock that one away. On 2nd down, here's Milton. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
19.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. He's got a man. That's Felton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
2 yards.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Milton going to look to throw it again. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready, 18, run. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. Right side, and is brought in by Felton. He's going to have that 1st down, gain of 6, as they convert on 3rd down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Trap 60, trap 60, 79 Broncos. Ready?
To the air once more is Milton. That's pumped by Harvey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7.
18
Brings
Cardinal,
up
18
2nd
Cardinal.
and 3. At the
Dragon
Giants'
60,
24-yard line.
60 Bobcat, 6, go.
Throwing again is Milton. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
Ready? Stop, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready?
Looking out of the gun is Milton. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Bronco 80. Nineteen tight, 19 tight. Cowboys.
They'll go. Here's Milton. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Auburn. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
To throw is McCarthy. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here comes 2nd down. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Open man, that's Collins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Giants' 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked up by Jarvis Brownlee.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Warriors, ready.
They'll fake the give, and now it's Milton. Open man is Horn. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go.
70 Rangers, 70 Lions. Rig alert. 60 in.
On 1st down, here's Milton. Going for it all. And this will be incomplete. They're trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with the deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
18 Rattler.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. He's got Myers on the completion. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th.
32-yard line.
Hold the ready.
1st and 10.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 19 Lions.
From the gun, here's Milton. Got his man at the 6. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. Moving outside the pocket. That'll be caught. And he is not going to get in. Stopped on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway.
Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a dog. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Set, go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A handoff to Pacheco. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.